Have you ever wondered what truly makes an older man attractive? As we age, many of us assume that our appeal fades. But the truth is, attractiveness isn't just about youth. It's about presence, confidence, and the way you carry yourself. If you can still do these 7 things, you are far more attractive than you might realize. In this video, we're going to explore the signs that show you still have that timeless magnetism. Whether it's the way you move, the way you hold a conversation, or the way people respond to your presence, these 7 traits reveal that you still command attention in ways that go beyond just looks. If you've ever doubted how others see you, stay with us, because you might be surprised at just how much you still have to offer. And make sure to watch until the very end, because you'll discover how these qualities not only boost your confidence, but can actually change the way you see yourself. You may think some of these are minor details, but when you put them all together, they create a presence that people can't help but notice. Now, let's get started. 1. Maintain good posture. One of the clearest signs of an attractive older man is the way he carries himself. Good posture isn't just about standing straight, it's about confidence, presence, and the silent message you send when you walk into a room. A man who stands tall, with his shoulders back and his head held high, instantly commands respect. He moves with ease, showing that he's comfortable in his own skin. On the other hand, slouching or shuffling can make you look tired, withdrawn, or even less confident than you really are. The way you carry yourself has a powerful effect on how others perceive you, and more importantly, how you feel about yourself. People naturally respond to posture because it reflects energy and vitality. When someone walks with purpose and stands with a strong, upright stance, they project strength. This doesn't mean you have to look rigid or overly stiff, far from it. A relaxed yet confident posture makes you appear approachable and self-assured. Women in particular notice these small details. They see a man with good posture as someone who takes care of himself, someone who is still engaged in life and moves with purpose. Even if you don't say a word, the way you stand and walk communicates a great deal about your character and mindset. Imagine 2 men walking into a cafe. One shuffles in, shoulders slumped, eyes down, as if he's carrying the weight of the world on his back. The other enters with a natural, upright stance, looking ahead, moving with quiet confidence. Which one do you think people notice first? Which one do you think women find more attractive? It's not about being young or having an athletic build, it's about the energy you project through your body language. And here's something you may not have realized. Good posture doesn't just make you look more attractive, it also makes you feel better. Studies show that standing tall and maintaining an open posture can actually improve your mood, boost your confidence, and even reduce stress. It's a subtle but powerful way to change both how others see you and how you see yourself. If you've ever caught a glimpse of yourself in a mirror and noticed that your posture isn't what it used to be, don't worry. This is something you can improve at any age. Simple habits, like standing with your feet firmly planted, rolling your shoulders back, and keeping your chin level, can make a world of difference. Practicing light stretching, yoga, or even just being mindful of how you carry yourself throughout the day can help you regain that natural, upright stance. So the next time you step outside, pay attention to the way you walk and stand. Hold yourself with confidence, and you'll notice a change not just in how people react to you, but in how you feel about yourself. Good posture isn't just a physical trait, it's a statement. And if you still carry yourself with strength and confidence, then you are far more attractive than you might think. 2. Hold engaging conversations. A truly attractive older man isn't just someone who looks good, he's someone who knows how to hold a conversation that people actually enjoy. The ability to engage others in meaningful discussions, share interesting stories, and make those around you feel heard is a rare and valuable skill. And if you still have it, then you are far more appealing than you might realize. Think about the last time you were in a social setting. Did people naturally gravitate toward you? Did they seem genuinely interested in what you had to say? These are clear signs of someone with a magnetic presence. Younger men might have energy and bravado, but what sets an older man apart is his wisdom, experience, and ability to connect on a deeper level. Women especially notice when a man is a good conversationalist, someone who can keep a discussion flowing effortlessly, making them feel both comfortable and intrigued. But what makes a conversation engaging? It's not about talking endlessly or trying to impress others with big words. In fact, the most captivating speakers aren't the ones who dominate conversations. They're the ones who know how to listen. When you truly listen to someone, nod at the right moments and ask thoughtful questions. It shows that you care about their perspective, and that level of attentiveness is something people remember. Take a moment to picture two men at a dinner party. One constantly interrupts, steering every topic back to himself. The other asks questions, shares relevant experiences, and makes eye contact while listening. Which one do you think people would rather spend time with? Which one do you think women find more appealing? The answer is obvious. Conversation is a two-way street, and those who understand that naturally draw others in. Beyond listening, storytelling is another powerful tool of an attractive older man. Life has given you years of experiences, some humorous, some insightful, and some downright unbelievable. When you can tell a story in a way that captures attention and brings people into the moment, you create an instant connection. A well-placed anecdote, a bit of dry humor, or even a personal lesson learned can leave a lasting impression on those around you. And let's not forget the importance of confidence in speech. A man who speaks with certainty, without arrogance, immediately stands out. You don't have to raise your voice or command a room to make an impact. A calm, steady voice, combined with the right words at the right time, is far more effective. It signals intelligence, self-assurance, and an ease with oneself that many find incredibly attractive. If you still find yourself having great conversations, effortlessly keeping people engaged and making others feel comfortable in your presence, that is a clear sign of enduring appeal. It means you're not just physically attractive. You have the kind of charisma that people can't ignore, and that is something that never fades with age. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 3. Stay active and mobile. An attractive older man isn't just someone who looks good. He's someone who moves with ease and confidence. If you can still stay active, whether it's through regular exercise, walking without struggle, or simply maintaining good mobility, you possess a quality that naturally draws people in. Physical ability signals vitality, and no matter your age, when you show that you take care of yourself, people take notice. Think about it. When you see an older man who walks with energy, moves smoothly, and carries himself with strength, you can't help but admire him. He doesn't need to be an athlete or spend hours in the gym. He just needs to move with purpose. There's something inherently attractive about a man who stays physically capable, someone who looks like he's ready to take on whatever the day brings. Women notice these things. They see it in the way you step out of a chair without hesitation, how you carry yourself up a flight of stairs, or even how you simply navigate a room with ease. On the other hand, when someone slows down too much, letting stiffness and inactivity take over, they appear far older than their actual years. A man who maintains his physical mobility shows that he is still engaged in life, still pushing forward, still capable. It's not about defying age, it's about aging with strength and grace. You don't have to run marathons, but being able to take a long walk without discomfort, stretch without stiffness, and keep up with your daily routines effortlessly makes a huge difference. And let's not forget the psychological aspect. When you feel strong and mobile, you naturally exude more confidence. Your energy levels are higher, your mood is better, and you move through life with a sense of ease. That in itself makes you more attractive. People respond to energy, And when you keep your body in motion, you radiate a kind of vitality that can't be faked. Consider two men at a family gathering. One sits for most of the event, struggling to stand or move without stiffness. The other walks around, plays with his grandkids, helps set the table, and moves like a man who still enjoys being active. Which one do you think people admire more? Which one seems like he's truly living his life to the fullest? If you can still get up in the morning, go about your day without struggle, and move with confidence, that is a powerful signal of attractiveness. It shows that you are not just getting older, you are thriving. People don't just admire that, they are drawn to it. So keep moving, keep stretching, and keep showing the world that your best years aren't behind you. They are still happening right now. 4. Dress well and stay groomed. Looking good has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with how you present yourself. A man who takes care of his appearance, dresses with purpose, and maintains good grooming habits is naturally attractive. If you still put in the effort to look sharp, it's a clear sign that you value yourself and that confidence radiates to those around you. People notice the details. They see the way your clothes fit, how well you maintain your hair, and whether you carry yourself with a sense of self-respect. A well-dressed man isn't necessarily someone who follows the latest fashion trends. He's someone who understands what works for him, whether it's a classic, tailored look or a clean, casual style. Dressing well shows that you care about your image, and when a man takes pride in his appearance, others take notice. Grooming is just as important. A neat haircut, a well-maintained beard, fresh breath, and a subtle but pleasant scent all contribute to an overall impression of someone who still cares. Women in particular appreciate a man who looks put together. It signals that he is mindful of how he presents himself, and that level of effort is something people respect. The truth is, attractiveness isn't just about having a youthful face. It's about looking like a man who still has standards for himself. Imagine two men of the same age at a social event. One has a polished appearance. His clothes fit well, he's well groomed, and he looks comfortable in his own skin. The other looks disheveled. His clothes are wrinkled, his hair is unkempt, and he gives off the impression that he has stopped caring. Who do you think leaves a stronger impression? Who do you think commands more attention? It's not about dressing expensively or trying to look younger. It's about looking your best at any stage of life. When you make an effort, it shows that you still take pride in yourself. And that confidence, it's one of the most attractive traits a man can have. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 5. Show emotional maturity and stability. Attractiveness isn't just about physical appearance. It's about how you carry yourself emotionally. A man who remains calm under pressure, handles life's ups and downs with grace, and provides a sense of stability is naturally magnetic. If you can still approach situations with wisdom, patience, and emotional control, then you have a quality that people admire more than you might realize. Think about the people you enjoy being around. Are they the ones who react impulsively, get upset over small things, or let stress dictate their mood? Or are they the ones who remain steady no matter what life throws at them? Women in particular find emotional stability incredibly attractive. A man who stays composed, speaks thoughtfully, and doesn't let his emotions get the best of him creates a sense of security that is rare and valuable. Emotional maturity also means knowing when to let things go. If you still approach life with patience rather than frustration, if you know how to handle disagreements without anger, and if you can see things from multiple perspectives, you are displaying a level of wisdom that sets you apart. People gravitate toward those who make them feel at ease, and nothing is more reassuring than a man who has control over his emotions and responses. Imagine two men faced with the same stressful situation. One loses his temper, blames others, and reacts emotionally. The other remains calm, assesses the situation logically, and handles it with composure. Which one do you think people respect more? Which one do you think women find more attractive? It's not about never feeling emotions. It's about managing them in a way that reflects confidence and self-assurance. And here's something most men overlook. Emotional maturity doesn't just affect how others see you, it affects how you see yourself. When you know that you can handle any situation with a level head, you walk through life with a quiet confidence that can't be faked. That confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. So if you still have the ability to stay grounded, offer wisdom, and bring a sense of calm to those around you, then you are far more attractive than you might think. It's not just a sign of emotional strength, it's a sign of a man who knows exactly who he is. 6. Keep a sense of humor. A man who can still laugh, make others smile, and embrace life with a sense of humor carries an undeniable charm. Humor isn't just about telling jokes, it's about how you handle life, how you connect with people, and how you create moments of joy. If you can still find reasons to laugh, even when life gets tough, you have a quality that makes you incredibly attractive. Think about the people you enjoy being around. They're the ones who make you feel good, who lighten the mood, who remind you that life isn't meant to be taken too seriously. Women in particular notice this. A man with a good sense of humor doesn't need to be the loudest person in the room. He just needs to bring an energy that makes people feel comfortable and at ease. A simple smile, a witty remark, or the ability to laugh at yourself shows that you're confident, relaxed, and fully present in life. And here's something important. Humor is one of the strongest indicators of intelligence and emotional maturity. It takes awareness, creativity, and social intuition to know what makes people laugh. Whether it's a well-timed comment, a bit of dry wit, or even a cheesy dad joke, your ability to bring humor into conversations is a sign of charm and confidence. A man who can laugh at life and himself shows that he's not weighed down by negativity, that he sees the bigger picture, and that he knows how to make the best of any situation. Picture two men in a group setting. One is serious, overly critical, or quick to complain. The other knows how to add humor at the right moment, making those around him feel good. Which one do you think people enjoy being around? Which one do you think leaves a lasting impression? Humor is magnetic. It draws people in, creates connections, and makes interactions memorable. And let's not forget, laughter isn't just attractive, it's also healthy. Studies have shown that people who laugh more often have lower stress levels, better heart health, and even stronger immune systems. When you keep a sense of humor, you don't just make yourself more attractive to others, you actually improve your own well-being. So if you still find joy in the little things, if you can still laugh with others and bring positivity into the world, that is a sign of lasting appeal. A man who can make people smile will always be someone others want to be around. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 7. Keep a passion for life. One of the most attractive qualities a man can have at any age is a genuine passion for life. When you still wake up with a sense of purpose, when you stay curious, when you actively engage with the world around you, you radiate an energy that is impossible to ignore. Passion isn't just about what you do, it's about how you approach life itself. And if you still have it, then you are far more attractive than you might realize. Think about the people who stand out the most. They're the ones who have a spark in their eyes, who speak with enthusiasm, who continue to learn, create, and explore. A man who is still excited about something, whether it's a hobby, a career, or simply the act of learning, exudes a vitality that draws people in. Women in particular are deeply drawn to men who remain engaged in life. It shows that you're not just existing, you're truly living. On the other hand, when a man loses his sense of purpose, when he stops pursuing things that excite him, he begins to fade, not just in the eyes of others, but in his own mind. Passion keeps you sharp, keeps you motivated, and keeps you connected to the world. It's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. Whether you love playing music, traveling, working with your hands, reading, or even mentoring others, the key is that you still have something that fuels your spirit. Imagine two men in their later years. One spends his days engaged in things he enjoys. He has interests, goals, and a natural enthusiasm when he talks about them. The other has settled into a passive routine, feeling like his best days are behind him. Which one do you think people gravitate toward? Which one do you think women find more captivating? The answer is clear. Passion is magnetic. It makes you more dynamic, more interesting, and more alive. And here's the best part. Passion has nothing to do with age. It's a choice, a mindset, a way of seeing the world. You don't have to take up extreme sports or reinvent yourself overnight. It's about staying engaged, continuing to grow, and keeping that inner fire alive. When you do, people notice, and that is one of the most attractive qualities any man can have. So if you still have that drive to learn, to explore, to create, and to truly enjoy life, then you are far more appealing than you might think. Passion is the force that keeps you young, no matter how many years pass, and the world will always take notice of a man who refuses to let his spirit fade. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 7 signs. Do you recognize any of them in yourself? If so, then you have more presence, charm, and attraction than you might have ever given yourself credit for. The truth is, attractiveness isn't just about looks. It's about the way you move, the way you carry yourself, and the energy you bring into a room. And if you still hold on to these qualities, then you are living proof that age has nothing to do with being desirable. Confidence, purpose, emotional strength, these are traits that never fade. They are what make people respect you, enjoy being around you, and see you as someone with lasting appeal. So instead of worrying about whether you're as attractive as you used to be, embrace what makes you stand out today. Because the way you present yourself, the way you engage with others, and the way you continue to live with passion all send a message that is far more powerful than anything else. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.